Okay, so welcome. Thank you for coming to the launch of our digital reading logs. This is just for children and parents in foundation and in year five. We're doing it as a little bit of a trial this year. Um, as part of our phonics program for the children in foundation, we've been given free access, and it's something that we'd looked into before. So me and Mrs. Sugden then decided that it would be a good idea to have a trial with some of the older children in school as well, because we need to see whether it works for parents lower down and higher up, because we understand that it's a different approach to reading the two ends of the school. Um, so what we want to do today is only going to be short, but we want to highlight why reading at home really matters. I think the fact that you've joined the meeting shows that you understand that. Um, we'll talk about the benefits it brings to children's learning and confidence and emotional well-being as well. We'll show you how the digital reading log works. Learning with Parents is the provider of it, and we've got a video from them with a simple walkthrough. And hopefully, you should leave today ready to go with all the information you need, some tips, and knowing where to find further support if you need it. So, why we wanted to trial the digital reading logs, we think paper reading records, we find some barriers with them. They can go missing, they can be left in school in trays, either accidentally or not. They can get soggy from a leaky water bottle, or it can just be something as simple as the fact that when you're reading at home, you just don't have a pen to hand, and we know how busy you are. The idea with these digital logs, there's no password to log in, and you get a magic link. So you can access it at any time, anywhere. It's on your phone. And you can also type, you can share written comments, but you can also share audio recordings, whether that's of the child reading or of you talking about how they've read, and sort of in the messages to the teacher. So we feel like it's a bit more accessible. I'm not going to sit here and lecture you on why reading is really important, but I do think it's every now and again really helpful to remind ourselves why it is important and the benefits it brings. So there was a recent study that showed just an additional 6 minutes of reading each day can increase children's reading ability by 100%, which is of course doubling it. And we don't expect a significant amount of reading each night. If children are wanting to do that, fantastic. But a short session is lovely. We know that regular reading helps children regulate their emotions and brings their anxiety and stress levels down. It's also associated with better sleeping patterns, which I think is a win-win. And children who are read with regularly, they feel supported and encouraged, which really supports their esteem and confidence in learning. Reading together again being linked to social and emotional well-being, with children showing more empathy, having better relationships with peers, and higher levels of resilience. That's from the National Literacy Trust. So when we do keep saying the most important thing you can do with your children is read with them, that kind of puts that into context. So I'm going to click this link now. It's a 7-minute video from Learning with Parents, and they will walk through what the app and the platform looks like. Again, if you're online, just let me know if you can't hear or see this video, please.
Hello, and welcome to Learning with Parents, the online digital reading log. In this video, we would like to show you the steps you need to follow to log your child's reading. There are lots of benefits to using our digital reading log. Firstly, there is no password or login details required to access the website. We will send you a magic link via email, which you can use over and over again. The reading log cannot be lost because it is online. You can record reading anytime, anywhere, because the reading log can be accessed on your mobile phone. It's a really fun and interactive way of recording reading because you can choose whether you want to leave a comment, photo, or audio clip of your child's reading. You can record any reading that is going on at home. If you're out and about, in the shops or in the park, and your child is reading words around them, then take a photo and send it to their teacher. The school will have everything set up and ready to go. On the first day of the reading week, you will receive an email notification from Learning with Parents, inviting you to use the reading log on the platform. Just click Accept Invite and it will take you straight through to your child's reading log. Once you have clicked the magic link, it will take you to this first page of the website. If you have one child at school, it will take you to their reading log. If you have multiple children attending the school, it will give you boxes for each child so that you can open their individual reading logs. All of your children's reading logs can be accessed via the one magic link. I am going to record reading for Milo today. So I'm going to click on Milo's box and then go down to the reading log. As you can see, there is a calendar of the days of the week. You can log reading today, or you can log reading in the past. This helps parents who may have read with their child but have been too busy to log it that day. So that means that you can write a comment in hindsight. I'm going to log reading today for Milo. We have already read today, this morning. That means I need to create a new reading record. The first section to look at is what are you reading? You could put a comment in for the child reading a school book sent home by the teacher. They could be reading their own book that they are enjoying with you or individually, or they could be reading something else around them in the environment, such as a cake recipe, a car manual, or a label on a tin in a supermarket. I'm going to show you how to log a school book. Click on the box, school book, and write the name of the book into the box. Then you will be asked to say if you have finished the book. Yes, you have, or no. If you have not finished the book, put the page number that you got to. Then there are 3 ways of leaving a comment. You could write a written comment to be sent to your class teacher, or you could add an audio clip of your child reading at home. Alternatively, you could use this audio clip to record a message from you, the adult, to the teacher. Finally, you can upload a photograph of your child reading so that your class teacher can see all of the places that children are enjoying books and stories. Once you have used the comments, add it to the reading log. Once you click Add Reading Log, the book that you have read will appear in your history feed. It will also be sent to your teacher's website and they will be able to monitor it and see that you have read on their activity feed. Your school and your class may set a reading target for the children. This could be a target such as read 1 time a week at home or read 3 times a week at home. When you read at home, that will be connected to your target. This banner and box will show you how many days you need to read to meet the target. It says, for Milo, target met for this week, well done. But it could say you have read 3 times this week or you need to read 2 more times to get to your target. Finally, I would like to show you the book history function. Clicking on the tab Book History will take you to a list of books that your child has read across the year. This could be books that they read at home or at school. It's a really good way of seeing what your child is enjoying in their reading, but also it builds up what books they have read and what books they might want to move on to. Now I'm going to talk to you about the magic links. As I've said before, we will email you a magic link. If the email does not work, it can be sent to you via text message. Once your reading week starts, you will receive an email asking you to read at home and leave feedback for your class teacher. You can also see your child's reading target. This email is sent at the start of every reading week. We will then send you reminders throughout the week. Again, after 2 days if no reading has been logged, and then another notification after 5 days if the reading target set by the school has not been met. When a teacher logs a comment at school for your child's reading, whether they have read individually or in a group, you will receive an email when that comment from your teacher has been inputted. If you would like any other support at all, then please contact us at hello@learningwithparents.com. You can also use the chat function in the digital reading log. We hope you enjoy using the digital reading log with your child.
Okay. Back here. So just to recap what was said in that video, really, we've set our launch day for Monday the 29th. So you should receive a link in an email with your magic link to access there. If you would prefer it to come through as a text, you can update your preferences. Then, of course, step 2 is reading with your child at home, choosing how you want to share that with us in school, and then we will get those notifications through. So as I said, we'll be launching on Monday the 29th, and the new reading week will start each Monday from then on. And we've set our target as reading for 3 times per week. But of course, that's not a limit at all. The more you can do, the better. It's not helpful. And we want to celebrate the success, of course. So on the app, children earn stars the more reading that is logged. Our golden tickets incentive in school remains, so we will still be logging reading on there. And on the digital reading log, you can get teacher feedback, much like you can in the paper one. But quite excited we can send stickers and things as well, which exactly. Some people may say it's more aimed at younger children, but the 2-year 5 children sitting in the room are very excited by that. So for further support, you can of course contact us in school for support through Class Dojo, all the usual means. And then there's also support with learning with parents. If it's more of a technical thing, perhaps they might be best placed. But they are very responsive and very supportive if you do need anything. So there's an email address, the social media presence, the website, but there's also a live chat function on the app as well. That's everything from us. I hope you feel like you've got a good understanding of what it looks like. If there are any questions, either online or in the room, I'm happy to take those.
In terms of when you said it comes through in an email, do we sign up to that then, or is it?
No, because we already have your email,
Okay.
we've matched you with your children, and then that will.
So then, in terms that's just mine, how does?
If you want multiple emails, we can just let us know. Maybe send me a dojo, and we can include multiple parents. Thanks.
And it's the idea then that you click on the link each time you go to log, so you go back to that original email.
Yes, and I think when there's a new reading week that starts each Monday, you'll get your magic link sent to you again. So
it's not like an app that you're logging into and then it's
yeah. I think the idea is that you're not then losing your logins and your passwords and things. Are there any questions from those of us online? Just come in here. Check that there's nothing in the chat. No, if there are no more questions, then I'd just like to say thank you again for coming. And I hope you enjoy reading and using the log, and let us know if you need any support. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, child will free will, stuff like that. And it's like, tables.
Right, so we can get.